Well, another beautiful day in Sand Valley and another day spent inside.
Well, Mrs. DeRosier hasn't let us see the sun in 2 weeks. I swear I can't scrub one more toilet. April, I hate it here. It's torture. I just want to go back to the way it was. You know, me, you, Mom, and Dad when I was just a young kid.
I know, Cheryl, I know. But I know it'll cheer you up.
April, as a nice gesture it is, I'm not eating that melted ice cream you told me you're saving for a rainy day.
No, not that. But we both know melted ice cream is a nice treat. So don't hate on it. It's a letter Mom left me back
Mom,
when...
let's see.
Okay, cool it, killer. It's over my memoir box. You know, the one that we hide from Mrs. DeRosier?
Well, what does it say?
Dear girls, I wrote this before our last meeting. I knew I would never be able to see my precious angels again. I wrote this to you because I didn't want to feel as if I couldn't help you. If somehow you ever wind up in a home that doesn't treat you with love and respect, call this number and someone will be there right away. 668-6868-1256. An old friend will be right there to rescue you. Much love, Mom. Well, wait a second. Let's talk about this for just 1 second.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that was crazy for me, too.
Could you two half-breeds please shut up? It's 5:30 in the morning. Some of us are trying to sleep. Now do your chores for God's sakes.
Give me the phone, Cheryl.
Call. One more. Hello? Who is this, and how did you get my number?
Hello, sir. My name is April Raintree.
What importance does that have to do to a big rootin' tootin' old western gunslinger?
I'm sorry, sir. My mother, Alice Raintree, gave me your number and told me to call if I ever needed help.
April Raintree? Yeah, I've been waiting for this call for a while. What's your location?
Sand Valley, sir.
It'll be a 2-day ride. Be ready for me, girls.
Okay, thank you, sir. He'll be here in 2 days. For the meantime, let's go clean out the pig pen before we get the strap.
Aww.
Mrs. DeRosier, did you hear? Did you?
Did I hear what? And what is so important that you feel the need to repeat everything you say twice? Are we putting on one of those Sand Valley Spirit Weeks again? You videotape them in both. Go.
No, but them Spirit Weeks sure are fun. Really brings old Sand Valley together. Even them punk kids kicking the can and whatnot.
Oh, get to it, Gump!
Oh, where was I? Oh, Mr. Rosier! Did you hear? Did you?
Mr. Rossi, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there is a gunslinger headed for our dear old Sand Valley.
A gunslinger headed for Sand Valley? Why in the world did they not put this in the Sand Valley Times? I'll pay 5 cents a month to not hear news like this.
Seriously, feel free to bring up all your complaints in the next council meeting next week. And for God's sakes, please bring your kids down to the community hall.
You mean the bar? Dang, flabbit woman, just get your kids! Ricky, Maggie, grab your coats, let's go. Crazy gunslinger in town. Nobody's safe. To the community hall, we go.
Gunslinger! I didn't read that in the paper! Are you sure it's real or are you just fooling?
Ricky, do not get me started on the paper. That's a totally different issue. Grab Maggie and let's go.
Mrs. DeRosier, Cheryl's pretty worried about this whole gunslinger thing. I'm fine to stay here, but would you mind taking her to City Hall with you? It would mean a lot to her.
Aw, Cheryl, sweetie, nobody wants you dumb half-breeds anyways. You're perfectly fine here. Now grow up. Ricky, Maggie, let's go.
Attention, I'm glad that everyone could make it to the community hall at this time.
Bar.
Carrying on, we have received message today that a gunslinger from the Wild West is on his way to our peaceful little town of Sand Valley. Now, I don't know what this savage plan is when he gets to town, but one thing is for sure, we need to be ready.
That's where I come in handy. See here? I've gathered some of the finest weaponry around.
Well, let's
Get
get
'em.
take them out.
Yeah.
Well then, let's take our places outside. Everyone grab some hardware.
Yep.
Hey, Ed! What the hell are you guys doing here? Lee! Don't look so stunned. Don't be. I want to get out of my leg done for. What kind of girl? You guys don't remember who I am. Whoa, little McAllister boy, what are you doing here? You ought to saw where you sick. You're some big gunslinger. You shut your mouth, Percy.
Boys, can we please take it inside? It is freezing out here.
Well, now that we're all settled back into the community hall here, what are you doing here? Nobody in this town has ever wronged you.
I came back for the Raintree Sisters.
The who?
The Raintree Sisters. They're my foster kids. What in the world would you come back for them for? We're all quite happy, you know.
Oh, really? Well, where are they then? I see your two other children here along with the rest of the town, and during a panic like this, wouldn't they be here too?
He does have a point, you know.
I came back for these two girls because they are being treated unfairly, just the way I was when I was a small boy living here. And from what I can see, it always has been ridiculed, so when I hear this is happening to these two girls, I couldn't just do nothing about it. So I ask you, Sand Valley, come with me and help me find these people and get them to the places they deserve.
I assure you, they're in good hands. It's just that...
Let's head over to the Duraciers and just take a look ourselves.
Oh.
Hello, girls.
Ah! Crazy gunslinger has come to town! He's captured the whole place!
No, Cheryl. That's Montana Bill. He's come to rescue us from Mrs. DeRosier. We're finally free, Cheryl. Free to play and go outside. Free not to do chores for the whole day.
Are you guys really that unhappy? Is it really that bad here?
Don't say anything, April, or else we're got the strap.
Yes, sir, it's that awful. We are talked down to all the time and live in constant fear of her wrath. We sleep on the floor and are never able to play with any kids. All we do is work every day.
Well, that just ain't right. We here in Sand Valley stick together when a resident is in trouble. Hell, I have a room for you two girls.
Me too. My two little girls would love to have two other girls to play with. And we have lots of room. You, and we would hope that you would consider maybe staying here for a while.
Well, thank you, but my job here is done, and I hope you take care of these girls here and take care of her. Adios. As a gunslinger, my job is never done.
Now, time to deal with you.
Ah! Let's